Hello everybody, it is Alex here, also known as Defaultsound, and today I'm going to present an overview of the upcoming Blender tutorials I plan to create on my channel. So today I'm going to go over some of the formatting of the videos and talk about what to expect very soon. So without further ado, let's begin. So I thought I'd tell you guys a bit about myself. I started using Blender about 9 years ago. I was 12 years old. I'm 21 this year, so I've been using it a long time now. And I'm always learning something new about it, but I can surely say that I'm pretty adept with using Blender. I know a lot of the little features and how to use it within a real-time game workflow, and using it to import it into engines such as Unreal 4, for example. I've always been a massive fan of computer games. I still play them today, ever since I was a kid. It probably is the result of me getting into real-time rendering, as that's what I ended up doing next. So I originally started 3D modeling, as you do, sort of doing ray tracing, offline rendering, and then I discovered real-time rendering, and it kind of pushed my imagination of what you could do in a real-time environment. That things could be rendered in real time. You could see the different lighting crossing across the surface. And I think the first time I saw a normal map is really when that tweaked my imagination, and I was really interested into looking into this a bit more. And that was it, just a normal map, and the rest is history, really. Because this year I just graduated from university, got a first-class degree in computer games modeling. And that brings us to where we are now with this tutorial series. So the video format is going to be an ongoing series. I plan to do hopefully weekly videos. I will probably pre-record them and then release them as we go to begin with. Eventually they will be all on the channel, so you can refer to them if you're a latecomer to the channel and refer to those tutorials. I plan to create a single project that will consist of multiple videos. I want to try and narrow these videos to a short period of time, as often people create videos and they're very lengthy, and really you just want to get to the point and learn a single concept. So I want to try and narrow down individual concepts into a short, easy to view video, and we will see that in the upcoming project I have planned. So before we get into that project, there is a few early fundamental videos I'm going to produce. So to begin with, we'll look at some fundamentals before we even touch Blender. In fact, I want to introduce what 3D modeling is, explain how polygons work and how we see 3D objects in rendered scenes. And then after that, I'll then start to talk about Blender, do another installation video, as there's upteen thousands on YouTube probably by this point, but I will add an installation tutorial as part of my series, and then we'll go into some basic viewport, and I really want you viewers to get your hands on Blender straight away, so we won't mess about and get straight into the first tutorial series. So as I stated in the overview video that you can refer to, I want to try and approach teaching real-time rendering in a new way. So I want to break it down into the most fundamental aspects and go back to probably the earliest point of where consumers got their hands on real-time 3D games, and that goes back to about the early 90s, where we saw the use of vertex colors to produce fully real-time 3D models. Eventually we'll go through the times in the past 25 years or so and build up to where we are today, looking at physically based rendering, modern and real-time engines. But by going back to the early days, we can really look at the core concepts and see how some of those core concepts still apply today. So, where do we start? To begin, we're going to look at using vertex colors. And this is just a brief intro, but I just wanted to get a taster in this video for you guys. And we'll be looking at how it was a really early real-time rendering technique. It uses absolutely no textures whatsoever, and basically the polygons can store RGB values. So that's just to get you thinking of what to expect. Now that's it for this video. I hope you've got interest. Your interest has been taken, and you'll be excited to see what to expect in future videos. Thank you for watching. This has been Alex, also known as Defaultsound.